the Beatles anthology, but this is the first time anybody's going to see it in its entirety. So you want to take a look?
Let's take a look.
Here it is.
Gentlemen, it's good to see you again.
Nice to see you, Larry. Nice to see you, Larry.
Lovely. What is Apple, John?
It's a company we're setting up which involves records, films, electronics, which make records and films work, and what's it called, manufacturing?
Yeah, it does a few things.
You know, the byproducts that end up with Larry Page T-shirts and that.
It's just trying to mix business with enjoyment.
Pleasure.
Because we're in business, you know, we find ourselves in business.
Are you the directors? Are you the directors of this?
Yeah, but like all the profits won't go into our pockets. They'll go to help people, but not like a charity.
What do you plan?
Somebody wants to make a film, and they go to a company and they get shown into the waste paper bin, and nothing ever happens. So they go around, they make an underground one, and it goes round and round underground, and a lot of people never see it. So if they come to us, they won't stand a chance. But we hope to make a thing that's free, where people can just come and do and record and not have to ask, could we have another microphone in the studio, because we haven't had a hit yet.
I see. How expansive, how large will this be here?
Oh, well, like that.
How large will it be in America?
We don't know yet. You know, it'll be big, I think.
We're just blowing up the balloon.
There's lots of things, you know, we just got a friend of ours who's in electronics.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you about this chap, who's called Alex. And he's great, he's a Greek fella. And he's invented incredible things, you see. So that'll be big.
Well, are the days of the Beatles on stage over?
Well, they've been over for the last 2 years because we've been on land. But you never know, do you? With all these incredible electronics, we might come flying over New York playing one day.
Did you enjoy the trip over to India?
Yes, lovely.
The journey was terrible, but the trip was all right.
Yeah.
There was a report that now we get very bad reports.
Smashed him.
That you didn't like it, or you didn't have the patience, and you decided to go home.
We were there 4 months, or George and I were.
No,
we lost 13 pounds, and we looked a day older.
Did you think this man's on the level?
I don't know what level he's on, but
he's on the level.
We had a nice holiday in India and came back rested to play businessman.
What do you see in the years ahead for yourselves?
You know, an expanding vista.
Apple, you know, try and set it up and then see where it goes. It's like a top, and we set it going and hope for the best.
Paul, about a year and a half ago, there were quotes on the wire about your discussion of LSD and some other things, narcotics.
Yes, Larry.
It seemed to me, from what I read, that you had endorsed it and condemned it.
We were manufacturing it.
What's the story?
No,
the business went bump.
Somebody asked me. Some newspaper man came up and he said, "Have you had LSD?" So I thought, well, I'll either be cagey here or I'll be honest. So I said yes.
And it was his responsibility for reporting it. So they had him on TV saying, "Why did you say this? Why did you say this?"
Almost like that situation.
Yeah, but they kept asking him, "Did you take it?" So he says, "Yeah." But on TV he says, "Well, you don't print this bit of film, man. I mean, I don't want to tell anybody about it.
Almost like the situation with the Christ statement.
Yeah, right. But see, they just asked me a question. I gave them an answer. And then it was blown up. I mean, you know, I just spoke the truth. And it's sometimes painful.
You know, here in the United States, we've had a lot of riots on campuses in the last...
You betcha, Larry.
Do you read much about these things?
Yeah, it's on the news all
You know,
the
these
time.
same people
We've got TV back home now.
You have?
Yes. We've seen it.
These same people were Beatle people 4 years ago.
Yes.
And
they've grown up, eh?
What's your immediate reaction when you read about something like this? It's happening overseas now, too.
It's going on everywhere, you see, so the immediate reaction is...
drag.
Wonder what the main object of all this going on at once is. And then it makes you think, Larry.
Yeah,
even in Wales they're rioting.
People seem to be, like, unhappy about something. And they seem to be messing it up. So that anything we can do to help, we should do.
And that's what everybody's doing.
That's what Apple's about, you know.
Trying to make people happy.
Not really, you know, just trying to help, you know, they don't have to be happy. You know, just trying to help people.
I'm very slow.
You get the picture, Larry, come on, own up.
Own up, Larry.
Are you happy?
He used to be nice, Larry. He used to be very charming.
Yeah, I'm not completely happy. I'd be a fool to say I was, Larry.
It varies, doesn't it? I mean,
generally.
if he had it all the time,
generally,
it might be hysterical, but...
Do you